Hello and welcome everyone to another big giveaway video where I'll be hosting 50 Condor and 150 Howler giveaway. For participation, you only need to subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon, then fill the Google form linked in the description box with correct in-game info. Winners will be chosen randomly and announced this weekend on my channel. Now I will present some recommendations for which setups you can effectively run on the Condor. Let's get right into it. There isn't an exact performance order for the setups I'll be giving right now, so beware of that. Number 5 on the list, we have Avalanche Scald. Yeah, you might say, what the heck, Aegir? This is a weird hybrid build. In fact, I would say that it isn't weird but rather interesting and a setup that provides good synergy. Scalds charge blast effect pretty fast and they reload quick, just like Avalanche, which was recently buffed. The reason I chose Avalanche over Incinerator is because the former got a major buff and has a much quicker reload which suits Scalds better in my opinion. They are also weapons with same range, same firing mechanics and almost same area of effect, so you don't need to be worried of weapons being out of sync. A separate video on this setup will be coming soon. Number 4 on my list is Dragoon Marquess. This is the only tier 3 setup in this list, but they perform good enough as a budget setup that has 600 meter range because they have been buffed a few times in the past. For those searching for a budget setup that also looks very cool with a default skin, this setup will work like a charm. Number 3 pick is Nucleon Quarker. These EMGs aren't ultra powerful, but thanks to their infinite ammo, good range and decent cooldown time, they work both as mid-ranger and as brawler weapons too when needed. Number 2 on the list would be the good old radiation weapons. Sure, they were nerfed with the last update, but they still pack a punch from 600 meter range with great accuracy. When choosing a mid-range setup list, I still gravitate towards this combo. Number 1 on the list, not necessarily the best performing one, is the Freeze Blast combo with Jotun and Morana. These weapons were nerfed a bit, but among others on this list, they probably hold the highest overall damage output. They have 600 meter range with good damage, physical shield bypass, and the added Freeze Blast effect, which is just the cherry on top. The problem with this setup though is the fact that during motion like walking or flying with Condor, it may miss most of the shots, especially if your target is a fast one. But all in all, from my gameplay experience, this setup seemed to work pretty well. If you're concerned about shots missing, you can pair it with the paralysis drone for the lockdown effect. Alright, at this point you may say, hey, where's the OP Sonic setup? Well, I think it is clear to everyone at this point that Screamer and Howler combo is pretty much the best setup now, and due to it being obvious, I didn't include it in the list, but the gameplay I will present will feature this setup. Alright, and as you may see, there aren't any dedicated brawling weapons on this list. That's because I think Condor works best with ranged setups. Brawling weapons are especially harder to use during flight, which lasts very long in Condor's case. But if you particularly want something close range, I can mention Glacier Rime in the current meta. There are also ultimate options like Avenger, Blaze, Glory Halo, but yeah, they're ultimates. That's about it for our short guide. I hope it was helpful and informative. For now, take care and I'll see you in my next videos.